Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Scary Navarro. I am the Drama King, where life is drama, drama is life. And today it's the bi-weekly news report. And right now, since there's gonna be a few more minutes before midnight starts, but I still want to make sure that I want to do this video for you guys and do the best that I can. Right now, I live in California. I live in LA, and I live right near right close to Watts. And right now, especially with the fires, especially with the fact that you can even see the fires from close and just many things like that. It's crazy what's going on, and especially people losing their homes, people being evacuated, and please pray for my state because we are dealing with a very huge crisis. We're dealing with fires everywhere. It's crazy, and I really hope you guys are safe. Please make sure to wear your mask though, because it is insane right now. People are losing everything, and please pray for us because right now we really need it at the moment, as there's a possibility of a state of emergency, but please make sure to pray for us because our state really needs it. Alright, then please go out and vote though, because right now it's gonna be election season coming in almost 2 months. And we really, please go out and vote now because one, we can't afford another 4 years with that orange monster. You guys already know who it is, and if you guys do support 45, then please get off my channel. Thank you. And also, please wear your masks. I don't care where you are, please wear your damn mask. Because especially with the death rates and everything please wear your damn freaking mask. Thank you. And right now, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, another young man was shot down, was shot 7 times. Another case of police brutality, and he's currently in critical condition. But his name is Jacob Blake. Please say his name, because we can't afford another. Because so many lives are being taken, especially black and brown, and primarily black and brown. And it's crazy what's going on though, especially cases like Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and this Guardado, and so many of this. How many more lives need to be taken for people to wake up? How many? Please let me know. Too many lives are being taken every day. There's no just for Elijah McCum. There's no just for Breonna Taylor. What of George Floyd or any or Elijah McClain? How much more lives are being taken every freaking day? Where our black and brown brothers are afraid because of what's gonna happen. What is going on? And the reason why I say their names in the video is because one, we are still dealing with this situation of police brutality, and we really need to recognize what is going on and do whatever we can to make sure we educate ourselves when we talk about the situation and not be afraid to go out, protest, sign petitions, or even educate yourselves or do whatever it means happen, because this situation is getting insane every day. And boy, I just want this year to end in 10 general. And also, this week I've also heard about another disappearance about Elder Fernandez, and yet it's again in Fort Hood. Like, why isn't this place being shut down? Like, there's already three that are no longer here. And if it's happening in Fort Hood, where else? If it is happening in Fort Hood, then it can happen anywhere. And I just hope he comes back alive, and this is really heartbreaking. And my advice is, and I know Dama didn't also talk about this, don't send your kids to the Army or the Navy, because at this point, what's the point of defending a country if they never defended us? That's just my opinion, because when I am a liberal, but I'm an independent liberal, so Also this week, the Democratic National Convention, which it's official. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are joining together, and let's see what happens. Because at this point, though, we cannot afford another 4 years with the orange monster, and there was something that did stand out, especially with a kid who has problems stuttering. The fact that Joe Biden gave him motivation definitely does help a lot, especially with the craziness that's going on. All right then. All right then. I will talk about this more. The real. I will talk about a little more in the real life section, but this is also very important very important though. Also, leaving that. Okay, now I got it. All right then. Now we're gonna move to dramas and movies. Recently, and there you see there's been a lot of dramas that have been released for the last 2 weeks, and this is pretty interesting, especially those who are already on their end. At the end, though, I'm going to talk about the ones that are been recently released for the last 2 weeks. Love Yourself, which is, or aka Love in Shanghai, which stars Victoria Song, Selena Jade, Carlina Jang, and Frida Lee. Has been out. The first 12 episodes are already out now. And also another web drama is now out now, and I might do a video on this web drama because this one seems much more interesting. It is a murderous affair in Horizon Tower, which is stars Yang Zishan, Guo Tao, and a special appearance by Angelababy, and definitely talks about a murder mystery, and it seems like it's getting pretty good responses so far, and I'm definitely gonna do a video on this either on this upcoming week or next, but I'll definitely let you guys know about it. And another drama that's been released today, which is My Unicorn Girl, which stars Sabrina Chen and Darren Chen. Sabrina Chen recently was in the Wuxing the Monster Killer season 3, and she's currently filming Immortality with Leo Luo and Arthur Chen, and also Darren Chen is the lead as well. He definitely was in last year's not 2018's reboot of Meteor Garden, and also the third installment of the Aichi Lights On series, which is Crimson River, starring Song Yang and Yuan Wenkang. It's 12 episodes, and it definitely deals with a traumatic experience, and it's another mystery drama. It's another mystery web drama. And I saw it and I thought it was okay, even though could have been better, but for right now, but definitely I want to save my comments until later. My Strange Friend is also out now, which stars Wang Yibo and Zhang Yijie, and definitely this drama was filmed before The Untamed, so it's like basically it's like a look in his career before The Untamed. Is Evan X, she also talked about it as well. And also another drama is already been out now already, which is Happiness Will Come Knocking Again, which I've already talked. I think I already did talk about this one. It stars Nie Yuan and Wu Jinyan. And another drama is already been out now. It's called The Heiress, starring Yo Jingru, Jiang Chao, and Wang Anyi. Yo Jingru, she's also in Crimson River as well. Jiang Chao and who also was in last year's My Robot Boyfriend, I believe. And Wang Anyi was also recently in 20 Year Life On. And right now, another drama has already been out now already, which I completely need to mention. This one is The Dance of the Phoenix, stars Yang Chaoyue and Shi Kai-cheng, and this comes from the director who did The Untamed. And it seems like it's okay-ish, but everyone has their own opinions though. And Crossfire just ended though, which I already did a final thoughts video on this drama though. I definitely feel like people should check this one out. Even if you're not fans of Luhan or Wulei, I definitely recommend it to check it out, and you'll definitely see a difference. It's like a day and night difference. And a movie just recently is out now, which is called The 800, which is based during the Japanese invasion in 1937. It stars Du Chen, Huang Dijong, Oh Hao, Zhang Zhenyin, Wang Chenyuan, Jiang Wu, Jong-mi, and Wei Chun, and definitely has an all-star cast in it, and it seems like it's breaking box office records, in spite of what we're all going through. But definitely, I don't know if it's gonna be out in in cinemas because of the whole pandemic here in the U.S. that we're still dealing with. But but I wanted to know if anybody did see it though. Which is the first time I ever mentioned a movie here. And now I'm gonna go to telenovelas. La Mexicana y El Güero is already out now. It stars Juan Sol, Itati Cantoral, Juan Soler, and Luis Roberto Guzman. And I'll give you guys what my first thoughts are on around this week. And then on September 14th, Imperio de Mentiras is coming out, which stars Angelique Boyer and Andres Palacios, which is a remake of the Turkish drama Cara para Ask or Black Money Love. And in Telemundo, season 2 of Falsa Identidad is going to be out now. Going to be out on the 22nd, starring Camila Sodi, Luis Ernesto Franco, and special appearance by Dulce Maria, along with Sonia Smith, Eduardo Yanez, Samadi Sendejas. And I saw the first season, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good though, and I definitely was impressed with Samadi Sendejas. She definitely stole the show here. And then I know Turkish novellas are right now currently like they're popping. They've been popping for a while now. Especially my favorite one has to be En Sultan, which is one of my favorite. Which I love history, and I was definitely amazed by it. But in September 1st though, in Telemundo, there's gonna be a Turkish drama called Anne, and in Spanish it's been called Todo por mi hija. And then in August 31st, the day before, a Brazilian telenovela called A Dona do Pedaço, or in Spanish, which is now translated to Dulce Ambición, is going to be out on Univision on the 31st. Alright then, and I'm also going to talk about some real life here, which I already did mention some of them in the first few minutes. I definitely have been talking about La Luz del Mundo for a while, and I already did recently a part 3, which one, because as the judges already decided, because of the evidence, that he's going to go into trial. Which, let's see how this goes. I really hope there's justice for the victims who did suffer at the hands of this pig. No offense to pigs though, but this sick ass, disgusting pig and his accomplices. I really hope they get the justice they deserve, and this has been going long enough. And I'm also talked about Megan Thee Stallion in the last video that I did, in which why I show my support, why I have my support from her, and just about domestic violence, and I definitely recommend people to check it out, especially with what had happened to her, which it's already been talked about. And there's other topics that I've already covered in the addressing section already. But please pray for our state, please. And today, just a few minutes ago, yesterday, on the 23rd, it was Kobe Bryant's birthday, which when he recently was killed with his daughter Gianna in. He along with other people were killed in a plane crash. And I remember this day vividly because I was at the gym during that time, and I was just beyond grieved with what had happened. And today he could have been 42nd, and for those who saw his tribute with his daughter, and man, yeah, but today we're celebrating his birthday, his life, and his achievements. And then today I'm going to be attending one. We're also going to honor and celebrate him as well, which today was on the 23rd, starting now at 12:06. Alright then, and then today I'm gonna do and then I also have current videos out now, which one I already did We Need to Talk about my support for Megan Thee Stallion, and also did some updates on the whole Nason Joaquin and Luzimundo case that's still going on, and also recently did another section of drama adaptations, which is The Story of a Noble Family slash Yesterday's Glitter. And today I did my first recommendation video, which is Lovely Us, which I definitely recommend people check this. This very love with this really good drama out, and if you guys are fans of youth dramas and friendships, I definitely feel it's for everyone. It's on the iQIYI app, and I already did my first thoughts on Go Ahead, which stars 710, Stephen Jang, and Song Weilong. And actor profile, which this is the first time I ever did it on Ju Yilong, and I feel like you guys will definitely love it as well, especially if you guys are fans of his work like Guardian, Reunion, Sound of the Providence, Border Town Prodigal, and Qing Ding San Sheng. Definitely check this video out. And the story of Minglan, I forgot about that. Alright then, and then I also did my final thoughts on Reunion, The Sound of the Providence, and Crossfire. Which one I definitely want people to check that out. Which one I'll give you guys my final thoughts and the rating for both of these dramas, which I do it on a 1 to 10 scale. 1 is really bad to 10, which is excellent. And I also forgot to mention though, another drama has been out now, which is Goodbye My Love by Se Guang, which stars Song Jia, Yi Entai, and Liu Mingtao, which is about infidelity, which has a very Dr. Foster-esque thing to it, which I might do a drama adaptation on that one. And then future years, I'm going to do one about Christian Bach, which I feel like she definitely deserves a tribute here on his channel. El Señor de los Cielos, which I will talk about its rise to its fall, which I also saw her, on Angelica Palacios' channel, that he just recently reappeared. And even though he has the same hairstyle and looks a little different, but at least hopefully he's alive. Hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully he can come back and definitely can expand his career a lot more, because I feel like even though we get used to a certain actor and a character though, I feel like it's also important we also open up and expand into different territories, especially Netflix. And I'm also gonna do a section called Criminally Underrated, which is about dramas and telenovelas that were good, but it didn't get the justice it needed, because either was it due to low rating or lack of interest, or that was ahead of its time. I feel like there's so many dramas and telenovelas that are really good, and they deserve to be mentioned and honored, and I feel like they definitely do deserve a spot as well. Well, without taking away the popular dramas, but I feel like it's important to also talk about dramas that definitely did deserve attention, even though it didn't. And then also do some classic recommendations about dramas that came about 10, 15, 20, or 5, basically 5 to 20 years ago, which are good, and if you guys want to check them out. And then I'm also going to do another series of future adaptations, which is La Dueña, which it's already been out now. I'm going to do a section on that one. Corazón Salvaje, I'm going to do that one too. The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the Duke of Mount Deer. And also talk about 2 important historical figures, which is Empress Xiao Zhuang, who was also a very important figure during the beginning of Qing Dynasty, and Wu Zetian, who was definitely one of the most controversial and the first and only female emperor during the Tang Dynasty. And I feel like she definitely deserves a section where we talk about dramas that are based on her in general. And I'm also going to do another section where we talk about pandemic parties, Ellen DeGeneres, and the whole Fort Hood situation. And recently, Vanessa Guillen's funeral was recently was definitely watched on YouTube, and my heart goes out for her and her family, and just many lives have been taken because of this whole situation. But I definitely recommend to check Dama Leninosa's video about it. She definitely did a whole a whole video talking about it, and I definitely my solidarity is with the family, and we are all Venezuelan. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. And also, another thing I also want to mention is about in this in Hollywood that involved 3 trans women that were being attacked, and these these murders on trans folks, on trans women in general, need to stop. And we really need to start educating ourselves and end this violence, because so many trans women's lives are being taken, and there's no need for that. We need to treat everyone with dignity and respect, and we must do better, and we must act better. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Go to sleep and get ready for a new day. Though, please make sure to wear your masks, and please make sure to contact your friends if they are in an area that is close to the fire, because one, it's insane. Please pray for us. State, as we are dealing with a huge major wildfire crisis that I just feel like it's not going to stop. And please, I really pray and hope this ends soon, especially with the fact we're facing the consequences of the fire. Please pray for our sake. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of the evening, or if you're going to sleep, please take good care of yourselves. And remember, at the end of the tunnel, there's always a light, and we'll probably get there soon, if not one day. All right, everyone, take good care and stay safe.